All right, we are in hole number 5 of the Voyager tournament. Let's take a look at what hole number 5 has to offer us. All these images are brought to you by Golf Clash Notebook. Man, there are a lot of different ways to play this. If you have undeveloped clubs, you're going to want to bring, this is definitely an area for a big dog. If you're short up here, you're going to be able to make it off of this landing pad to get onto the green. If you can get down into this opening and you have a sniper that's enough developed, this is definitely screams sniper because you got great ball guide and great accuracy. The trick is getting it down in here consistently without making any spectacular moves. This shot up here at the top, you have got to be all the way at the top, and you need to bring a big dog. This is a very tough shot. Even if you get up here, you're not doing yourself any favors. So it's just about as hard to get all the way up here and get it all as it is to get down into this opening. So we're gonna play for the opening. And you can do this with a quarterback. I'm used to using an extra mile on it. I've done this quite a few times, so I'm going to stick with my extra mile. Now on sniper, let's look at distance. I got 170 distance on this sniper. So anything that's, if I get way down in there with a Kingmaker, I've got plenty of room. Even if I was a little short, I still have plenty of room up against the red line. So let's go to hole number 5. The key here is to give yourself, to set yourself up for success by making it so that if you hit a great shot to the left or the right or a perfect, you're still down in that opening. What you don't want to do is make it so you can only hit a perfect shot to get into the opening. Now I like to start off to begin with no more than about 2 1/4, 2.5 topspin, and I don't want to be any closer than the orange ring to the cut. Now this is 4.2, it's 2.1 per ring for wind, and then we're going to apply some curl here. Now we don't want to apply too much curl, but we have to apply some curl to get it to walk down into that hole. The goal is to hit perfect. We're bouncing over, and right there, if you curl it too much, is where you will actually end up clipping the rough and ending up being way short. Now we are short on this, from like the ideal spot, but we're going to have plenty of ball to get us up on the green and give ourselves a shot at albatross. And with the sniper, we're going to get great ball guide, so we're going to be able to really give ourselves a shot. What I don't like about how he's setting it up there is that, number one, he didn't adjust for the wind and he's going to end up in the rough. And he's too close to the rough now. He might have done himself a favor by hitting it to the right, but he's still, that was not a good setup. He pretty much hit right to where he was going. And that was a waste of a great ball. So from here, I'm going to get a little closer up here. We're going to do one more. Just one. So we're right at it. So this is 1 per ring so we're right at 3 rings. Then we're going to just try and hit a perfect shot. Oh, hit great to the right. We're going to end up to the right. That's how it works. But we gave ourselves an absolutely legitimate shot at albatross, and that's the goal here, is to give yourself a shot every time. You're not going to make that albatross every time, but you want to give yourself a shot at that albatross every time. That's the important part. Our opponent did not set up right for the wind. or how the shot should have been set up. And it is so hard to get berserkers that you want to make sure you're using berserkers on the right holes. And this is not a hole that you need to pop out a berserker. It's actually too much ball for this. If you were doing something where you had to do maximum topspin and you were really trying to ride that ball down the fairway, then a berserker was good. But if you're not having to use maximum topspin, you know, the only reason you'd bring the berserker out is if it was a second shot deal. You had to land in an area and the second shot was key. But this hole is not a hole that you have to do that. So a berserker is a little bit of an overkill. And if you have them, they're your balls, you can do whatever you want, but you don't really need to use a berserker on this hole. All right, there you have it. Nice easy eagle. That was hole number 5 of the Voyager tournament. Thanks for watching.